things have been going really, really well, but today will be a real test of our mantle as we face rivals Inter Milan in the Madonnina Derby. I hope I've got that right. And would you believe it? One of our opponents in our Europa League group is Lens from France, who dumped us out of the Coupe de France last year. You couldn't even make it up. Let's definitely put some past them, eh? Hi guys, Woody here, episode 68 of Sunday League to Premier League, a Journeyman save. If you're enjoying this type of content and you're not subscribed to the channel, if you could do that for me, it would mean a lot. Tap that bell notification, smash the like button. Saying it so many times, you think I could get it right. The like button. And don't forget to chuck a comment down there, helps push the video out to more people. I will get back to every single comment that you say, no matter how silly it is. Anyway, let's get into this. As I said in the intro, it has been going really, really quite well. We do find ourselves second in the table, 5 wins, 2 draws, goal difference of 15. So we are scoring, which is great. Atlanta just 2 points ahead of us, and Roma nipping on our heels, just goal difference separating us. It's good to see Juventus though down in 12th. That's nice to see. And as you can see here from the goals, we've got Esposito on 7 and William Goebbels on 6. So already showing how much of a good buy he was. Transfers, there was one final player who came in just before the window shut, and it was a classic panic buy. Oh wait, no, two. Andre Bertrand is a French striker, 1.5-ish stars, but has really good potential. He came in super duper cheap, 250k from St Etienne, and is now worth about 10 million. He's got some good stats here: good finishing, first touch, composure is good, good determination, good off the ball, good heading, a really good all-round striker, I feel. So he could be one for us. And then I thought I don't have a really good backup for Esposito, so I kind of panicked, bought Ronaldo from Sporting, not like any Ronaldo, and doesn't look as good as either Ronaldo for that matter. I mean, he looks okay at first glance, but he's only 2-star with 3-star potential. He's Brazilian Portuguese. I thought he was going to be a little bit better. It was kind of like it was a panic buy, and luckily it's only a loan. We do have an option for 5 million, but as you can see, he has not played in one game for me yet, and is actually getting a little bit unhappy because he's supposed to be a squad player and he's not playing. But I just can't fit him in the team. I mean, he seems good, but he could be better, but he's 22. That's the problem. But anyway, enough of my bad transfer business. No one else went out there towards the end of the season. Just a couple of loans, a couple of youth players. So nothing really big there. Schedule-wise, we left you after the 1-1 draw with Udinese. We then came along and Cagliari felt the sword of Sebastiano Esposito as he bagged 4 goals, which was absolutely amazing. We then beat Bologna 3-0, William Goebbels grabbing a double. Partizan Belgrade are in our Europa League group. We beat them 4-0. Parma then was a good 1-0 win. William Goebbels again on the score sheet. Sassuolo 2-1, an own goal and a Moussa Diaby goal before they grabbed one in the 90th minute to sort of flatter that scoreline. Sampdoria then, they came to the San Siro, and it was William Goebbels and Esposito. They're getting on the score sheet. Two penalties from Esposito, sure, but still can't complain. A hat trick for William Goebbels. He then scored against AZ Alkmaar, 3-1 win as well in that one, as did Esposito. So those two are absolutely scoring for fun at the moment. Like I said, he's bagged a total of 7 goals in 8 appearances. He's playing amazing and has won his first cap for France. Could not leave him out. And Esposito as well has 8 goals in 9 games. So both of them in really, really good form. And as you can see with Goebbels, he's only started 4 games, so he still can't quite get in the team. We then had a 0-0 draw with Lazio, which was, kind of justified. We weren't really that great. Van der Voort probably was good in goal. But like I said, today we have Inter in the Madonnina Derby. I think that's how I said it. Madonnina. and Racing Club Lens, who are in our Europa League group. Now, as I said in the intro, if you remember, they dumped us out of the Coupe de France when I was at Bordeaux last year, but unfortunately, they are not going too well. They have only drawn the one game against Partizan and lost against AZ Alkmaar while we are cruising. All right, team today against Inter is Van der Voort in goal, Calabria at right back, Frabotta at left, Zimmer and Tamore in the centre of defence. Dragon Hilsic is not quite fit. Adley, Pobega, Cristiante, Tiabi, Sterling and Esposito up front with super sub Willem Goebbels to come off the bench as he's not quite 100% fit. Right, let's go and play this game. This is probably one of the biggest derby games I think I've played on this year's FM, I think, in this Journeyman save. Anyway, I don't remember any of the other clubs I was at having as big a rivalry as this with any one of the other clubs. So I'm going to stop talking now because I feel like I'm just kind of, got a lot of nervous energy and going over it. Interesting. I'm going to shout that encouragement out straight off the bat. Anyone else? Yeah, I mean, Thomas Lamar's an interesting one at left back, but okay, sure. Oh, and we've got an injury to Frabotta. That is not good. We'll bring Castagna on for him. Give the team talk, point the finger, go and make the difference. That's not good, actually. Hopefully that's not a long-term injury. But it is 0 after 20 minutes. Not a lot of happening apart from the yellow card to Pobega and the injury to Frabotta. But we've got Yassin Adli now with the corner. Tamore Esposito couldn't get it back on goal. And Pobega now with the ball, pushing it out wide. Cutting it back into Tamore. Tamore trying to cross, but it is headed away by the Inter defence. And they try and look to counter now. And the highlight and... Oh, here we are. I was going to say we weren't going to get a highlight coming up to half-time. But, it's a penalty. We've got a penalty. Looks like Brian Cristante has been fouled in the penalty box. I'm now going to check. It is awarded. Yes. That is great. It's going to be Esposito take the penalty just before half-time. He's pretty good at them, and it's 1-0 to AC Milan in the derby. Look at the Ultras going nuts there. Great stuff. Great stuff. There it is. Bush back of the net. All right, Yassin Adli is looking very, very tired. Thomas Lamar whipping in the corner there, but he's headed over the bar by Inter. And that'll probably take us up to half-time as we take a good, well-earned 1-0 lead. Let's go into the sheds and we'll point the finger. How important is this game for the fans? It is very, very important. You've all got the ability to go out there and prove it. Tamore is aggressive. I'm going to leave Adley on for a little bit. We'll monitor that. And obviously Sterling will probably be another one. We've got that important Europa League game in a couple of days as well against Lens, who we don't want to start that one up. They could start to turn into my bogey team. We're going to bring Enriquez on for Yassin Adli and Goebbels on for Raheem Sterling. Give the team talk, point the difference, go make the difference. Can Goebbels be the super sub he has been in the last couple of games? And I can't press play. Got the highlight now. It is Inter playing it out from the back from the free kick. Rodrigo. Oh, it is headed forward, but there is no one there for Inter. And Van der Voort playing it out from the back to Castagna. Goebbels now on the ball. Back to Castagna. Castagna going back to Zimmer. Zimmer Castagna. Goebbels, what can he do? Pobega, that's a poor pass. As Rodrigo capitalizes and Isak there just pushing it wide. Thank God for that. We are all out of subs as we have made all three, unfortunately. As Calabria is looking very tight as well, as is Pobega. Esposito as well. If we can hold on here, this will be a very good win. Inter don't look like they're going to really do much, but I feel like we should have scored a couple more. Oh, and that is side netting. I have changed our mentality to attacking. The last 2-3 games, it seems to have done quite well, apart from the nil draw with Lazio. So maybe it hasn't. Maybe I should switch back to positive, actually. in that sense. You know what? We're going to do that now. We're going to go straight back to positive. And it is Inter now coming out of the back, trying to get an inroads here and get this game all squared up at 1-1. And it is Rodrigo there. The assist from Pedro Neto. And Inter have squared the game up. This is not good for us. We're trying to keep pace with Atlanta. We are going to go attacking now. We are going to yell at the boys to demand some more. Currently we are, well, obviously Atlanta haven't played. That's why we're top of the table. Van der Voort boost that one out. Unfortunately, it is Inter scooping it back up again, and do not want to lose my first major derby in charge of AC Milan. That's not going to go down well, as I think it's going to peter out here at 1-1, and it does it. We probably should have grabbed another one. I know the penalty really boosts XG, but you look at the clear of it, but there's clear-cut chances created. 1, 2, 3, 4. We probably should have had a couple of goals, but I think that's fair. We did make it far too easy for our rivals. We should have played a lot better. Yeah, I thought we had the win in the bag, but to be honest, it's only a penalty, so... Alright, here we are for the game against Len. I never know if it's Lens or Lens. Lens, Racing Club Lens. Lens, cool. Couple of changes. Dragan Halisic comes in. Castagna coming in left back as Fred Botta is fully injured, and Timothy Castagna now has actually announced that he is going to retire at the end of the season, as you can see here. So good job I didn't offer him a new contract, but he's wanted by 3 clubs. I'm not letting him go. I'm not going to sell him. Just see how it's curious. Enriquez is coming in for Brian Cristiante. Goebbels on the right, and other than that, it is business as usual down this sort of, I was going to say left-hand side, but it's Castagna. Just press submit team. They don't know what you're doing. You're just talking and talking. The people have come here to see you play a game against a team that you can't really beat. And hopefully, I don't know, maybe continue that. I don't want to continue that horrible legacy. This is a match we should be winning. Definitely. I'd love to be able to get one of these guys. Love to. Anyway, let's get the game going. I'm going to shout out that encouragement. As you can see here, we win this game, we will go to 9 points. And Alkmaar, if they win, they get 6. So it'll be 3 points behind us. So we're looking really good for that top qualification, which is very important in the Europa League, because once the group stage is finished, there's a first knockout phase. And in that first knockout phase is all the teams from the Champions League who finish third, they come down, and if you finish second in these groups, you play one of them. So if you finish top of your group in the Europa League, you get a bye to the second knockout phase. So it is very important to finish top of your group in the Europa League. Little tip there for you. Go and use that one if you want. Write it down. Write it down by all means. It's very complicated. Anyway, to the game. 25 minutes in, it is Goebbels on the ball now. He's trying to find Esposito, but it is Raheem Sterling there, who's not on target. Looks like it's still 0-0 in the Belgrade and AZ Alkmaar game. And it is Lens on the ball now with Nussi Anavar. Scouting him because he is pretty good, but Pobega there getting it out. And Sterling on the ball now, back to Pobega. Pobega finds Esposito. Esposito cutting out wide. Oh, Adli! Yassine Adli, third goal of the season. What a ball for Esposito. What a ball. Just like it. I don't usually watch the replays, but that just held up nicely here. You can see it here. It looks like he doesn't kick it hard enough, and it looks like Sterling's going to get it, and you think, what's going on? But Adley just comes in and just absolutely wallops that. What a goal. Good start. And here he is with the corner. I was going to say, can he turn goal scorer and provider for that one? And this puts Lens at the bottom of the group, which would be even better if we could knock them out of the Europa Conference League as well, just to really rub salt into their wounds. Coming up to halftime, we're only 1-0 up. That's what it's going to do. That needs to change to positive. Probably should have done that at the beginning, but I'm pointing the finger. I don't want to even see a hint of complacency in your performance. Timothy Castagna did not like that. So I'm going to go to the individual one and try and wipe his memory of that one. I'm not sure that that's how it works or what. Back out here for the second half, and it looks like AZ Alkmaar have taken the lead against Partizan. as they move on to 6 points. Having a look at everyone else here, everyone looks pretty good. Esposito is not doing too well. Probably going to take him off. He did obviously get the assist, but hasn't been doing too much. You see Anavar on the ball now for Lens. Hyde. Is that guy's name Hyde? Or Hilde, maybe. Maybe there was an L I couldn't quite see. It's Adley with the ball now, and Sterling. Ramon, Goebbels, Willem Goebbels, 8th goal of the season. Hopefully that is enough to put the game beyond doubt. Good stuff, good stuff. That was a good goal. Siasen Adley on the ball now. Pobega finding Sterling, who's cutting inside. Just lays it off to Ramon there, and Goebbels also coming in because that's what they're supposed to do. And they score a goal. Good stuff. It is Lens here with an attacking throw-in, but it is stolen by one of our players. And going back to the goalkeeper, coming out now, Castagna, who's going to get a fair bit of game time with the injury to Fabrotta. He's out for 2 weeks, I believe. So it's a shame, but that's okay. Esposito, big raking ball over the side to Goebbels, who is a man on form. The 20 million we paid for him is looking like a bit of a snip at the moment. The captain crosses it in. Esposito's header couldn't get it on target, but we do win a corner, and it is going to be Adley on this side. Whips it in, and Tomore couldn't get that one on target. And the highlight keeps going. Adley with the ball. Esposito, and the goalkeeper makes a fine save, and we are going to make a few fine substitutions, I think. We're going to bring on Rob McNally for Tomore, and we're going to swap those two over, I think. Yeah, because old Dragan is probably the better ball-playing defender. He's not as tall as Rob McNally. Very similar, but anyway, that's that. Adley as well is going to come on for Riccardo Mignelli. And probably... I always want to... Okay, we're going to bring on Frank Dauda. I don't even think he's played a game all season yet, but we will bring him on in a triple substitution. Point the finger, I'll make the difference, guys. And let's get out, because we do actually, this is obviously the Thursday night game. I believe we come on Saturday. We have Hellas Verona on Saturday, so they're about 15th, but, you know, we've got to be winning all those games. I want to be qualifying for the Champions League with this Milan team. Have to be. Otherwise, I'm going to lose a few players. And we want that sweet, sweet cash. And the ultimate goal is to win the Champions League. So that is, you know, a big one. But this game looks like we're going to run out 2-0 winners, which is good. It's a comfortable win. It's a professional win, 2-0. They get one shot on target. We were a lot better. So that is good to see. Nice work, everyone. Good stuff. All right, guys, just having to think then about when we come back. I wanted to come back to this Atlanta game because they're at the top of the table, and that is another derby as well. But that is a long way away. So what I'm thinking, Napoli and AZ Alkmaar. Napoli, 13th. They should be probably a lot higher than that. But come back for those two there. I have a feeling by then, if we beat Lens, we qualify for the Europa League. But this will be top of the table one. And then we'll come back for Roma and Atlanta right before we go off for our Christmas break and head into the January transfer window. Well, guys, pretty good episode there. Undefeated so far as manager of Milan. I hope it stays that way. And if you've enjoyed this episode and you're not subscribed, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would mean a lot to me. Smash that like button. Chuck a comment down there as well to help feed the YouTube algorithm. I will go back to all the comments and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.